Imagine holding two glasses in your hands, one with hot water and another with cold water. Which one do you think will grab your attention more? Naturally, the hot water one, right? Negative thoughts are also like the hot water glass. They are intense and take up more space in your brain. Hello everyone, I am a psychologist and today I am going to answer three very important questions. Number one, why does negativity grab our attention more than positivity? Number two, why is it more difficult to forget negative events as compared to positive events? And number three, how can we change this? Answer number one, our brain is conditioned to focus on negative events and thoughts because thousands of years ago it helped our ancestors survive. Imagine living in a forest surrounded by wild animals where you always have a chance to get attacked. Your survival would depend on the belief system that you are going to be attacked and you have to be prepared to defend yourself. It depends on the ability to spot and identify danger and believe that negative events can happen in your life on a daily basis. So, this focus on danger and negativity is what kept them alive back then. Fast forward to today when we no longer face wild animals, but our brain has not yet evolved to distinguish life threatening dangers from modern day stresses like criticisms, failure, and judgment, which are not critical to our survival. So, anytime something goes wrong, our brain instantly goes into our survival mode and tries to protect us from that, from a perceived danger, if not a real danger. Now, let's move on to answer number two. Negative thoughts work like sticky notes on our desk, and positive thoughts work like documents that are there in the drawer. They are present, but they're not always visible. So, why is it that negative thoughts are easier to remember and positive events are something we forget very quickly? That is because negative thoughts helped our ancestors survive not just by focusing on them once, but remembering them was also crucial for their survival. For example, if a particular spot was dangerous, then it was important to remember to avoid that spot to protect themselves in future. Similarly, remembering a mistake nowadays help us not repeat that again and improve in future. Remembering negative events can drive us to learn and grow. Growth requires reflection, and reflection often requires confronting uncomfortable truths. So, you see, negativity is not that bad after all. It helps us to learn, grow, and also protect us from difficult situations. It is just knowing how to differentiate between potential life threatening events versus perceived danger that our brain is experiencing because it is living in a survival mode. Knowing this science can help us deal with negative thoughts better and be more control of our emotions in general. So that comes to the last question, which is what to do to change it. So let's talk about three simple ways to deal with negative thinking. Number one, awareness. Now that you know the science behind negative thinking, just being aware can help you understand that your brain is in survival mode and you need to pause and watch your thoughts more than acting upon it. Imagine your thoughts like cars passing by on a highway. You don't need to chase them, but you just need to watch them pass. So when you think something like, I always mess up or I'm no good, watch that thought and tell yourself that this is a thought and not necessarily a fact. Awareness usually helps you take a step back and watch the situation rather than participating it. And that breaks the cycle of negativity. Number two, learn to reframe your thoughts. Negative thinking is like wearing colored tinted glasses. They don't show you the real colors, and you can only see everything in a tinted, hazy fashion. So take off the glasses and try looking at the situation from a realistic point of view. For example, instead of thinking I failed, say to yourself that I learned something new. And sometimes, if reframing seems to be a very difficult thing to do, just translate one negative thought into three positive ones. This way, you are wiring and reconditioning your brain from the habit of thinking negative to positive thinking. So, let's say a negative thought popped up in your mind, which tells you that I am such a failure. Pause, recognize that this was a negative thought that passed by, and think of three positive situations where you were able to do something successfully to counter that negative thought. Eventually, this becomes a habit, and you don't take negativity as it comes and start believing in everything that's there. Point number three, practice gratitude. Imagine your brain as a garden, and every time you plant thought of gratitude, you're planting a seed of a beautiful flower. And as you practice gratitude on a daily basis, this garden is filled with beautiful flowers, and it's a wonderful place to live in. To do this, every day just spend 5 minutes thinking about three positive things that you're grateful for. It can be something as simple as a good cup of coffee you had in the morning, or a wonderful sunset that you got to witness. You see, our brain is conditioned into negative thinking because over a period of all these years, we've been doing that as a pattern, and it has been serving a purpose. So now, if we want to change and break that cycle, then the only way to do that is by consciously making a shift and changing the way you think. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful insights. See you in the next video. Bye bye.